Or you could go down that Camille route and try to play against the Jace aggressively and play top side. And that has not worked out for Keen. Like, he has tried to play the Camille multiple times this season. It has not worked in these types of scenarios. I like this more because you have both great mid-game team fighting here with the Ornn Azir, where Emperor's Divide.
All right, here we are. Onto the Rift for the first game of this series. So important. Remember, guys, the game score between these two teams is separated by 1 point. Both of them now currently sitting on 8 and 5 as far as their win-loss for matches. So whoever wins this will be 5th place. Whoever loses this will be 6th. And Will is not even going to be able to find the Vault Breaker as, ooh, Sneaky Monkey gets into the brush. All we can see, Jonas Strong was trying to hide him, but he's going to move himself out now. Yeah, moves over, and the red buff is up and available.
He's going to come down here now, knowing that Vi is on the Raptors, and look for an early gank here. This is great pathing from Cuz.
Yeah, Light Binding is also going to bait them out, as well as now the flash forward from Lehens. Envy, he knows that he's dead. He's trying to trade this one back, and they immediately jump onto Kyle as well. That is going to be a kill for both of the bottom laners of KT, and already the start is fantastic for the red team.
And this is, you haven't taken that much damage. A lot of other lanes with the Caitlyn against you, like a Zeri lane, you take too much damage, you can't fight back. Lehens, this is what I was talking about with his roams. Yeah, shouldn't be here, though.
Going to take Closer for a walk. He doesn't have flash, remember, guys. He's just dead. I'm not entirely sure what was happening there. When he died to the turret before, I'm pretty sure he was just trying to use all of his Spell Thief stuff.
Akali starts to get some additional picks in these upcoming early game fights.
No, you're exactly right. As Call of Forge got coming in, there is the flash to guarantee the knock-up onto Bertle. He knows that he's dead. Cuz is going to rocket his way through. It's going to be a solo kill unless he gives it to Cuz. You love to see it. Maximize the money. Keen, just a team player, the top lane.
And both of these early exchanges for KT are prio lanes. They get the plate gold, and it's a solo Chemtech Drake, which, again, your composition would have liked to have, right? You know, with this Caitlyn lane as Kyle.
Oh, that's another flash forward from Lehens. He keeps him on the leash as now Amy's going to chase after. There's the Arcane Shift for the kill. As Envy is trying to get this 1v1, but he misses with the Peacemaker. As aiming is just going to make a bit of a fool of him. It's a double kill for Lehens in the end.
Lehens, man, he's just making it happen with these flashes. Grabs the root there. And who needs level 6 on Karma? Just going to make this play. And now you have an Ezreal that's 1-0-3. This Karma actually getting...
Things just coming up KT here. Yeah, the Eclipse build just feels so rough when you're against an Ornn like this. Keen, he can bellow his way through this if he would like to. But not going to be there in time. Shirley goes over to Live Sandbox. KT a little bit late on that rotation as Closer here towards his bottom side looking to take down this turret. He's going to get a fair bit of work done as the cannon is secured by Keen. Nicely done. BDD up towards the top side is going to return the fatally. It's difficult for them to overcome if this game becomes about front-to-back team fighting later on. It's Keen going to call the Forge God once again, but he isn't going to be able to knock it back into Envy another time. Final Spark comes through and maybe another overextension flash available here for Keen if he wants to use it. And not a lot of punishment this time from Live Sandbox. KT's got to get a little bit more accurate with these ones, though.
Yeah, exactly. Very bizarre here. Also, you know, this is a big ultimate down before this Drake contest. I mean, they still absolutely have control, but now they have to watch their flank here as there's a wraparound from Willer.
All right, there's the flash, and Envy just going to get destroyed. Aiming, Arcane Shifts on top of him, and BDD scoops him up. Really nicely done from KT. And that should be now a free dragon.
And without the Call of the Forge God, they don't care if they can catch this Caitlyn. And that wraparound I was talking about, Willer, he just instantly recalls. So they're going to run to Baron. And
hey,
there's 3,000
assists.
There you go. And they are going to come over here to this Baron pit, but they don't have enough damage without that Caitlyn here to rush it down, so they can set up some vision here behind the pit. But that is all that lives.
But based on what these compositions can do, ease of execution, things like that, should be that KT are in a larger advantage than they are. There's also ornaments coming through, level 16 Ornn, so you can add at least 3,000 gold to that as Willer finds the backline, aiming. Can they burst him? They do manage to take him down. Keen gets a knock-up, but it's only onto Bertle, and is going to get it back again onto Willer as well. KT, they lose their AD carry. Now a possible angle for Liv Sandbox. Esque the amount of flanks he's been trying to find as, oh dear, Bertle's going to get flashed on once again. That's the pick. Lehens locks it down.
It is hilarious how they've played this like a pick comp, but it doesn't have to be played this way.
For the next team fight, great shock blast connects onto aiming here.
This is the angle for Liv Sandbox. If you're going to win a fight, it's going to be this one.
Yeah, good shuriken backflip there from Closer, but he's just going to get knocked up. Kane just happy to tank this one. Slahans uses the W defensively. KT, they start this up once again.
So much damage in this composition. You have no time, Liv Sandbox. Willer, can you steal?
Well, no, not going to be able to get close enough to lock that one down. And now, I would be, can you blame anyone for being scared of a Willer steal? Especially because...
Slahans is like, I'm tracking him, man. Yeah. I know where he is. We're safe, we're good.
Yeah, we're good for now as the Baron goes down. Beautifully played from KT. A little bit more apprehensive than they maybe needed to be. But still, it's well done as another
Keen, man, this is not the performance you're looking for.
If he's aiming for Bertle, he gets him every time. If he's aiming for Envy, he's like, oh man. One at best. And KT continue the siege. Keen almost lost 1,000 health, which is 1 out of 6,000, I believe, that he kind of has. As Willer dives on top of BDD. He breaks his stopwatch, though. That Call of the Forge God is going to connect, but the Mystic shots do not. And BDD is going to fall down. Now Closer diving on forward. Can he find the opportunity? The interrupt is fantastic, though. And Closer has to flash to get himself out of the way. Aiming, standing his ground now, looking to chase them out of this position. Oh my God, what? Aiming's damage is absolutely absurd at this stage of the game.
Zezreal is insane, and now he's going to be 7-0 on it here, I think, as this game is basically on lock. Now, here comes a Willer engage. They should be able to get out of here.
Where there's a Willer, there's a way.
Yeah, that's the new saying. That's the new motto here for Liv Sandbox.
Yep. The cool kids, they don't panic, but also where there's a Willer, there's a way. As KT are going to break down another inhibitor. I mean, it's looking like we're running out of Willers and running out of way.
Watch now for BDD. There's a chance. There's a Willer. There's a way.
There's the knock-up onto Closer, though. He gets into the Shroud, but can they actually get anything done? As Willer is going to be taken down. No way this time around. As there's the knock-up onto Envy as well, but it's about dotting I's and crossing T's here, Wolf. Envy goes down first. Kyle is slinking off into the jungle, but he's not going to be able to. The True Shot Barrage comes on in, and Cuz is able to lock down the last one. Closer, the last man standing, but this is going to be it for the Nexus of Liv Sandbox here in game number 1. KT felt like they were in control throughout the majority of this game. It took a long time. Liv Sandbox held on admirably, but in the end, the late game composition comes on through. There goes the Nexus, and KT take game 1.
Willer tried his best with those flanks. He tried so hard to force a scenario.